Hi there, I'm John Christian, and some of you in the forums know me as Overmacho Grande. And if you're watching this video, you know me as the creator of the laser helmet known as the Laser Messiah. Times are exciting because this helmet is now available on a much larger scale, so I wanted to put together this quick fitting instructions video to help people that have never worn a laser helmet before and might be confused as to how this thing is supposed to fit. You'll get this thing out of the box and instantly think that this helmet is too small, or say out loud, "This thing looks like it fits Stewie Griffin's head more than my head. What do I do?" Okay, first of all, let me tell you that this more than likely will fit your head very well. Very well for a laser helmet. It is not going to fit quite like your favorite baseball cap, or at least not right at first. It will break in a little, and then it'll fit like a glove. But until then, this is how you adjust it and how you get that initial fit. Let's take a look at the headband here. This headband is designed so that it not only adds stability to the helmet when you're wearing it, but you can actually use it to offset a large part of the weight of the diodes. You see, the diodes by themselves are practically weightless, but you get a few hundred up there and all of a sudden you start noticing the brush bristles pushing into your head. Well, the headband fixes that. The principle is that you make the headband very tight so it won't move, and then position it slightly higher than you'd wear it normally. So it pushes the diodes up just a little bit, which results in less weight on the bristles and more support for the diodes. Okay, let's get this thing on. Okay, this is a one-size-fits-most design, but in order to make it so that the headband can fit tight enough, you may have to trim up this black piece because it might be slightly too long for those of you with heads that aren't quite as big as mine. You should be able to do this with normal scissors and without any problems. So, when you put on this helmet, you want to put it on so that the bristles are actually combing your hair. So the idea here is to lean slightly forward with your head down and scoop the helmet onto your head. So you end up doing a brushing motion with the bristles of the helmet. In fact, you can use this as a hairbrush if you really wanted to. So let's take the time to do this a few times so you know what I'm talking about here. Putting it on, scooping it on. See, like that? So it actually feels really good. So put it on and tighten the headband and work the headband down into a place that feels comfortable for you. Now, the first time you do this, you might have to slowly work it down the side of your head, but it will break in and it'll get so it falls just like it fell with this one with me. And don't worry too much about the top part yet. It's actually okay if the very top is lifting off the surface at this point, because remember, the weight of all those diodes adds up. And they're going to be pressing down on the top part, and that weight of the diodes plus the flexibility of this helmet is what will make this helmet conform to the curvature of your scalp. Okay, by slightly pushing up on the headband now, and maybe tightening it up again, you can see what I'm talking about, how you can use the headband to offset the weight of the diodes. Anyway, you've got the headband positioned on the head where you want it now, and now you can use these side flaps around the top to slowly position the top part to better fit you. Now, taking a look at these flaps, you can bring the top closer to the headband, or you can push it further away from the headband and lock it in the position. Then you can continue to tweak the flaps all the way around the helmet until you have the best distance between the two pieces. Now, don't do this too violently because we don't want to rip the foam. Also, if the top back part has way too much excess, you can use the flaps to take in some of that excess. It may take a while to get it to fit correctly, but once you think you have it, do this. Leave it on your head for a while, 5 to 10 minutes. You'll find that relatively quickly you'll forget that it's even on your head, and that is when you know you have it right. Let me reiterate that yes, this helmet will break in. This not only makes it feel less awkward, but it will eventually make it so that the weight will be dispersed very equally over the bristles. In fact, here is my original Laser Messiah. It has 253 diodes. It's pretty heavy. And it's a slightly different design, but the principles are the same. This is broken in so well that actually I can use it without the headband. It's not awkward fitting anymore, and it completely fits the curvature of my scalp. Therefore, the weight is evenly dispersed over all the bristles, and they don't dig into my scalp from the weight of the diodes. Anyway, that's really all there is to say about it. I just wanted to eliminate as much confusion about your new Laser Messiah as possible, because I know that there are a lot of people out there who are brand new to this laser helmet concept. Also, I wanted a chance to show you that even if the helmet doesn't seem to be fitting perfectly, the weight of the diodes coupled with the flexibility of the design will make it so it will match the curvature of your head, therefore ensuring the best results possible. One other thing, if you ever make a mistake and rip the foam, or if I've made a mistake that I didn't catch, use super glue control gel to repair the foam. Don't use liquid, don't use the durable bond type, don't use the extended time type. Just plain old super glue control gel. Believe me, I've tried them all and this works the best. Foam is actually the only substance I've found that seems to glue together better with super glue than the skin on your fingers. And I know you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, thank you for your time. And as always, you can reach me at lasermessiah@lasermessiah.com. And until next time, this has been Over Macho Conde.